Hello and welcome to part 5 of this video that I recorded with my capture device at Eder Dam. It's an hour long battle and we're at, as I say, part 5. Not quite as epic as the previous video, part 4. I do pass through the 350 and 400 kill milestone in this video. Other notable things to happen really are that only once do I get a 20 kill streak, but I say only once, but it is a free-for-all battle, so it's probably quite difficult to do anyway as it is. You will seem to be getting shot in the back or at the side from somewhere as you're killing other people. So if you can do anything like 10 plus in a battle, really, it's considered, I would say, quite good. So yeah, so there's two real main aims at this point now, because I know that excuse me, I know that I'm over 300 kills. I'm on the way to 350. So what I'm trying to do, main priority, is to get to 400 kills. And really the second priority is to sort of get the 400 kills as quickly as possible, so that it leaves enough time to try and push forward towards the 452 kill record that I have at the moment. But as I say, the main objective really, especially when this game first started out, was to hit 400 kills. And I knew it was possible because of like I say, the previous game I played before this one. I managed to have around 200 kills at the sort of half hour, with only half hour to go in the game. So I'm just trying to push forward as hard as I can really to hit the target. Okay, so pushing up the northeast hill, I've got to try and get there as quickly as possible. Always, as you're coming up there, you always want to be glancing towards the axis base. You don't really want to be paying too much attention to your left, people on the bridge. You want to be glancing up to the top. When you get people spawning the bridge in a situation like that, I always hop onto the right hand side wall so that it widens your view and obstructs them, like you just saw there. Also, if you're on top of the bridge and you see people running up the northeast, I always hop over the wall and come back behind them, so I get the edge on them, sort of thing. They say, well, why would you want an old western standoff with someone when you can just hop over a wall, run up behind them and shoot them in the back? That's the name of the game, really. You want to just be one step ahead, and I think that's the key, isn't it? Just always trying to outthink your enemy. You know, we're all the decent players on this game. You know, we're as quick as one another in terms of shooting bullets, or you know, we're talking about 0.01 seconds, or something really marginal. But it's all about outwitting your enemy and outthinking what do you think they're going to do, and then think, right, they're going to do that, so I'm going to do that because I know they're going to do that, kind of thing. It's all that. There's the 350 kills are up, and as you see, close on 16 minutes left to play, so well on target for something really decent here. And I haven't been taken away from the north, which is always good. There's Boogeyman. There's my 20 kill streak. That's the most I get knocking together in this part of the video. Apart from that, I think it's because more the decent players have started to connect now. More, there's a few more decent players in the game, so they're obviously going to soak up a few more kills, and I'm going to get killed more often, and that's definitely what tends to happen in the 6th video. You'll notice I'm quite quick to get sort of 3 or 4 kills together, then I'll die, and then I'll get another 2 or 3, and then I'll die. And there's a couple of occasions actually where I get 1 kill and die, and get another kill and then die. The trick is that when it's a bit chaotic like that, you just want to quickly get 2 or 3 kills and then kind of like be prepared to die or get shot in the back, kind of thing. But as long as you're getting those 2s and 3s every single time in quick succession, if you die, obviously you can hit your A button straight away and spawn back in and get another 2 or 3. But at the moment all seems to be going to plan. Must be around 360 kills now. At 14.5 minutes to go, I find myself on the south side of the bridge, which is not a bad place to be, but as I said before, you're more open to the environment like that. There's no way you'd get killed that easy if you're on the north side of the bridge when they're coming out of the Axis base, so that's my preference for being on the north. I'm in the pump house at the moment. I think looks like I've definitely heard something from going around the pump house, but I'll loiter for a bit, but I won't often charge into buildings. I'm more interested in getting back here like this. Yeah, you want to be out in the open if you want to be chasing down high scores kind of thing. You don't want to be chancing your luck in buildings, the possibility that you might die, sort of 50-50 chance. I like to stay out in the open for such events. There's been a lot of debate really, hasn't there, about what side has the best weapons. And the term best is open to all sorts of debate really. Depends what you really mean by best. Are we talking about ease of use? Are we talking about how quickly you can rank up the kills? I mean, it all depends what game mode you're playing, what game type you're playing, what map. Yeah, and so let me give you an example. If I had started this game with an M1 Grand, there is an extreme probability that I would have more kills at this moment in time. So, therefore, is the M1 better for this scenario? I would say it is better for this scenario, no question whatsoever. Things like you can miss with your first bullet and then ping off another couple. You can, when people are shooting each other in the distance, you can steal the kills. It's just it's an unbelievable weapon ready for battle. However, its counterpart, the CL0NE, say for example if you're playing a war game and you're just holding position and you're shooting people that are running towards the flag, it's absolutely deadly, unbelievable deadly. And really the only way you could substantiate the car being as deadly is as if you can use the car to no-scope. If you can no-scope with the car really well, then it's almost a match for the M1 in most circumstances. But you really do need to master the art of no-scoping, otherwise if you meet someone, like I say, with an M1 Grand who's very good at shooting it, you're going to come off quite badly. There are a few people out there that can use the car exceptionally well. So, but I say the assessment overall, it really does depend what game type and mode we're playing. But for this example, battle, I think the M1 wins hands down. For other game types where maybe capture the flag or a war game where you're holding positions or playing more defensive work, you're sat watching the battlefield and just picking them off, then the car is absolutely deadly. It just requires one bullet. Another thing, another variable is the connection. If the connection's all chopsy, if you're getting a frame rate slow down on the screen kind of thing, then the M1 wins again. So yeah, lots of different variables. And then you've got ease of use. If you go on ease of use, then obviously the bar is so much easier to use than the MP44. What else do we have? With the Scout, the sniper rifles, ease of use, I'm not sure. I think the Springfield might be slightly easier to use, but if we're talking about the damage that they cause, then obviously the scope car, you can afford to hit enemies with the scope car further down the body than you do with the Springfield because it's more powerful. Thompson, I find the Thompson easier to use, but the MP40 has more bullets, so it just depends how you're looking at this really. trench guns I don't find any different at all. I don't use them enough to, maybe you guys can comment on it, I haven't got a clue really. It's just a trench gun. There's the 400 kills left with 9.5 minutes to go. I prefer to use the Panzerschreck for the anti-armour, and I actually prefer to use the German support gun, although I know I think the American people prefer the American gun, support gun, because of the iron sights are easier to work out. That's it really, nothing more to say on the matter. So I don't know, if you got an opinion on it, just comment on this video and say you don't know what you're talking about, Dan. Shut up and just do something, don't give up your day job or whatever. Thanks for watching the video, come back for the final part. Peace out.